All right, so it's a Netgear, and this is the what's it called?
It's EVA8000 Digital Entertainer HD.
All right, so you released this a few months ago.
Sure, January we announced it at CES.
You announced it, but it's released, or?
Well, it's released. We recently released it about a month ago in the US, and then now we're announcing it for EMEA. We're gonna release it next month sometime. EMEA.
What is that?
The European market.
The European market.
Germany.
Conference something.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. All right. So now you're gonna launch it in Europe.
We're gonna launch it in Europe. We're gonna have the German version, and then we have what's called a worldwide English, we call it. So in the UK, we also in Asia, in Australia at the same time.
Right.
And then we'll slowly work other languages.
All right.
You know,
so you internationalized it.
Yeah, actually. So we can configure this so that there's a language. So Deutsch.
Ah, no, this is Deutsch.
Yeah.
All right. So can you just say about the codecs you support? You support all codecs?
Primarily I can't tell. I mean, there's a bunch, but the majority we will support Windows, Media 9 and the Apple
in HD.
64 in HD. Yeah, 1080p.
All of it is in 1080p.
All of it in 1080p. Yeah.
MPEG 2.
MPEG 2.
DivX?
I can't say anything with DivX. We don't have with DivX
a deal. You cannot say DivX.
Well, it's not a deal, but it's not. We can't really say anything as far as DivX is concerned.
Oh yeah, but it's MPEG for standard compatibility.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
HD.
In HD.
1080p.
1080p.
So you don't need a Windows computer on the network to transcode or anything like that.
No, the only transcoding that you would use it for is our YouTube interface.
All right.
Because we don't have a flash decoder in the box.
All right.
So what we're doing is we use the Windows computer to actually recode the flash
in full screen.
We have it here.
Yeah. So this is like one of the first YouTube players, but you still need a Windows computer.
Yeah.
How about, do you know if the chip that you're using, is that a Sigma design?
Yes, it is.
So do you know if that chip could support Flash in theory?
I don't think so, because if it did, I mean, we could put all that work in the box itself.
Yeah.
But it was easier for us to just do it on Windows.
It's easier, but it could happen. So you could have like a box alone without anything else to browse YouTube.
Possibly. I'm not gonna commit to anything if we don't have anything. Yeah.
All right. So how much does it cost approximately?
It's €399.
Yeah.
In the US, I believe it's $349.
$349.
Yeah.
And is there any BitTorrent compatibility or something like that?
No. What happens is we have a deal with BitTorrent actually, where we provide a BitTorrent client that the user can use to download videos that they can play using the EVA. In fact, BitTorrent has a bunch of HD videos that you can download.
Yeah.
Full videos, and the EVA will be able to play it.
Okay, but it's not to download to the player.
Right. It's not to the player.
It's not a USB hard drive on it or something.
Correct. What you have is you have to have a Windows machine running BitTorrent and be able to download it on the Windows.
It could happen, but it's too complicated to put it directly inside the BitTorrent client.
I'm not sure if it's too complicated. I think what we want to do is get the product out to market.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want to do, is to offer our product before our competition does. And I think some of these features that people want and that they're really nice. Here in Cebit we get a lot of suggestions and features. And we really take it. We listen to our customers, and the box itself is upgradable. So even if it goes to market without these features, for example, it may not have a keyboard today, but perhaps a month from now, 2 months from now, we'll have a keyboard available for the user to get. Wireless keyboard.
Right.
It'd be nice to be wireless.
So you just put a little USB dongle on it, and it will be wireless.
I'm not sure if we're going to go that route or we're going to go with an IR.
Wireless
keyboard. Yeah.
Is IR already in there?
That's right, because we're using it for this.
All right.
Yeah.
So how about video on demand? Right now it's only YouTube.
It's only YouTube. But there's other, there's ways of getting video on demand, right?
Yeah.
RSS feeds, which are really nice because it's basically just grabbing a file off the internet,
yeah.
which we do now with YouTube. So it's not inconceivable to actually do this, implement
without
it
the Windows computer.
Without the Windows computer, because
yeah.
unless the codec that's being used we don't have in the box,
yeah.
then we have to do some kind of transcode using the PC. But if it's WMV,
yeah.
MOV, something standard, MPEG-2, MPEG-4, we'll be able to play it directly.
How about progressive downloading? Like where it could download on a hard disk, USB hard disk.
Right.
Could you think that might work? Right now, there's no like downloading onto a USB hard drive.
Right, there isn't. I'm sure it'll be able to work, but it's not something. This is not what the box is for. Really.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it's just streaming. If there is something, if there will be some video on demand, it's just going to be streaming.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
I mean, we have, as far as video, the TV tuner.
Yeah.
If you have a PC with a TV tuner, Windows machine, we can actually take the TV tuner signal and watch it on the TV screen.
Right.
If you have an HD TV tuner, you can watch the TV tuner.
HD. So you remotely control your Windows TV tuner.
Yeah.
All right.
You can even record it if you want.
Push the record, but it goes on the Windows machine.
What you do is you schedule a recording.
Schedule.
You schedule it, and then the recording would be in the Windows machine.
Yeah.
And what you have is once the recording's finished, it'll add it in our video list where it says newest on the videos, and you can see it over here.
All right. Is there any program guide or something in there?
Right now there isn't one. The US one has a program guide. The European one, it's still up in the air. We're still not sure if there's going to be a program guide on that.
All right. So you can have one in each room and send messages to each other and stuff like that?
Yeah.
It's a funny thing, no?
Yeah, it's really the box itself, other than being a media player, it's actually a whole house, device, music and video player, where you can talk to each other. We have a follow me feature, so that if you have one box in the bedroom, you can send a signal to the bedroom. When you are watching it, for example, from your living room.
All right. So for now, can you connect the hard drive and browse all the content of it?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can connect any USB drive.
Right.
iPod. In fact, for iPod users, it's really neat because it's a powered USB.
Yeah.
So your iPod actually gets powered. Yeah. So we're not draining the battery off the iPod.
All right. And you could connect a DVD drive?
No,
not yet.
Well, I don't. It's not really what it's for. It's not really what it's for. Really, it's for strict digital media.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.